Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to maybe, possibly, quite possibly, the last playthrough for Soma. Last thing is that we managed to get to what was termed the heart, the epicenter, the center of all this garbage. The center, oh wow. And we stuck our gross little hand in there and we let it eat off of us. And that seemed to have killed it. But then the thing that told us to do it was like, okay, now I have to kill you. But he ended up getting eaten by a WoW infected creature. So now we are in a situation where I think we have to run away. But yes. So let's see what's going on in here. The Ark is on its way to feed on an automatic tram. Simon just needs to make sure he gets there as well. Easier said than done. Ugh. I keep thinking, oh, I got nothing to do today. I'm just like, then I remember technically. What I should be doing today is editing some of my videos. Okay, good. That was hurting my head. Just like, can you please stop that? I got so many beers in the edit. Like, oh gosh. Oh! I think thus far I've gotten through 3 playthroughs. I'm on AC Brotherhood now. You can open now. Your expressway to the stars. Reach the Omega space gun. Oh, thank God we did it. Oh,
this has to be Phi, right?
I
hope
pray.
the Ark made it here in one piece.
We need to get one of those sucky thingies. Oh, it doesn't look like there are any sucky thingies. Darn. Hey.
Chris, what the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated.
A lot.
I just need to know one thing. I'll have both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay, though? Can you do stuff?
Sure.
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kind of lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Don't mind me. I'm just, missing an arm, slowly dying.
What do you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
What's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
Alright, that is that. Next, we need that power cell, so let's go grab that. Okay. Everything's up and powered on, so now let's see. Payload detected, payload bay closing. Projectile seal.
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them, to launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark! I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down.
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me.
Oh,
Catherine.
it's Catherine. They killed
God.
Catherine.
Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
What are you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
So they're saying how there's something wrong with the projectile that was launching the Ark into space. It may not work. And Catherine was saying, no, we should launch it.
How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm
It was
sure
an
it was
accident.
an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
Okay, so let's look at the main generators and such.
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then... kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
I don't know what that means, ma'am.
You mean it's a pilot seat?
Oh,
Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omni tool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
okay. All right, Catherine.
Oh, I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Give me 2 minutes. Just a minute. I want to look over here first. It says it's like a look into the payload. I guess that's where it's going to shoot out from. Interesting. This had to take years to build. I am seated.
Comfortable?
As good
as it's gonna
get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
There you go.
There we go.
What is that?
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Okay. Well, here we go.
Tima.
There you go. No turning back.
Thank you, son.
Well, it's been a ride, Catherine.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Well, I tried. Something's gonna happen.
20 seconds.
It's not gonna work.
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth in the future.
I'm not uploading, but she is.
10 seconds. 9,
I'm not uploading. I'm not uploading.
7, 6,
You gotta be kidding me!
5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh,
We made it!
no, 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 no. Simon,
I'm still here.
no.
I'm still here.
Why am I still here?
Catherine? Catherine?
Why am I still here?
What the
What?
hell happened?
What happened?
What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars.
It's a copy
We're
again.
here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't.
Yeah, it's a
tell you
copy
what.
again.
You listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron. Just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No, this is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
You're not you
Sorry
either.
You feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed
No,
in
she
you.
didn't.
I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
Yeah, you
In
did.
the Ark, you idiot! I
Exactly.
didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm stressing out too. What the fuck? Oh my god, my heart. That can't be it. That can't be it. No, don't do this to me, Gabe. No, there has to be more. Oh. Oh, that's a scary ending. I don't like that ending.
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
No, this is the copy of Simon. That other Simon is all by himself, alone, sentient, by himself, with creatures that want to kill him and take control of him. And he can't die. It's the art. Like,
Catherine?
oh. Whoa. That is...
Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
or something.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Yep, it's up in space. It should be there for the next couple thousand of years, supposedly. And the world is an utter mess. Another sad thing, it's only people in Pathos too. It's not even everyone in, like, a lot of people in the world. So it's only a select couple of folk. And then there's the other version of me. Catherine's gone. Because the Omni tool destroyed itself, and then the other him is just down there by himself. I hate that. That makes me sad. That was a bittersweet ending. That is so sad. They're not us, the end. And now her picture is fully like that. That's a sad ending. Like, I guess I'm happy for the copies, but still, if you think about it, the world is still destroyed. They're still going to die in a couple of thousand years. They can't live. They can't die. They like sure, technically in a way they're alive, but like it's all fake. They don't have to do anything. Like there's no reason to eat, sleep. Can they reproduce? Can they do anything? And my thing is this, because they can't really die or anything, and they're in this virtual reality, they're going to live for thousands of years, or until the Ark loses power and dies, or say it crashes into something, and they're going to be there in existence to experience that. So like, was this really a good idea? You're still going to end up dying again eventually. It's kind of like having to die twice. You died once, your human body vanished, got destroyed by the comet or whatever. You get onto this Ark and you just survive for a couple years longer. I know it's like 1,000 years or whatever, which is much longer than just a couple years, but still, you're just prolonging the inevitable, which I don't think is a happy situation to be in. This story made me sad. I'm sad now. That sucks. And the other side, that's so sad. That is scary. That is scary. That's probably one of the scariest endings ever. You've been in this world. There's no one else around. You're just in a cruel, cold, wet, dark world where there's this thing that wants to kill you. Sure, you've destroyed the WoW, so maybe things won't be trying to kill you, but you're the only sentient being left. The only one left. And if there is one, it might want to hurt you, or you killed it because you destroyed the WoW. And so you're just there by yourself, alone, no one to talk to. He will go insane. He will go insane. And he'll probably end up offing himself. Ugh, my heart. That's really sad. This was a good game, I guess. It's, my whole time playing it, I was kind of comparing it to Outlast, and how I was talking to myself, saying how I preferred this one compared to Outlast story and world-wise. Because, like, yes, it's a creepy game, but it's more than that. It doesn't just focus on the horrific aspects of the world. It actually delves into, I will say, relatively important concepts such as what is a human, the morality of what they're doing, and that type of thing. Like, let's say something like that was actually possible in reality. Should we do that? Would it be a good thing to do that, you know? I doubt we'd ever get to that point. I do. But, you know, it's an interesting question to ask. Realistic? Probably not, but, you know, interesting. Gives you something to think about. Whereas with Outlast, it was just scary. It was just pure horror. And I like that with this game, you had best of both worlds. You had a good story with good horror aspects. Not as scary as I thought it was going to be. Outlast, I would say, is a bit more in your face terrifying, but this one was more unsettling and made you uncomfortable, which I feel like in some cases might be worse compared to just in your face violence, gore, and screaming and terror like it is in Outlast. Like, there was always this undertone of fear in this one, whereas with Outlast it was always up on the surface because it's just the atmosphere that where you were. It's just par for the course, you know. Man, I'm sad now. I think I'm gonna have to play some video games that make me happy, or do something that make me happy so I don't feel so down in the dumps. That's such a sad ending, and the whole existence of them now I feel like is sad. But I am glad the other Catherine and Simon were able to get onto the Ark. I do think the Simon you play as was a bloody idiot. Like, honestly, once she was said, oh yeah, you got onto the Ark, what were you thinking was going to happen, Simon? Like, why was he so upset? Just like, you really thought the you that is you now would end up on the Ark? No, it's a copy. Why would the copy you stay here? If it's like that's what happened with the other one, like we copied ourselves from the previous body we were in into the stronger body, and guess what? Well, actually, oh, you know what? That is interesting. It is like a coin flip. I just realized that. Yep, he didn't get lucky. Because what could have happened is that the Simon you played as could have been copied, and he just stayed in the original body, and we just killed that original Simon. But he got lucky, and the Simon you played as ended up being copied and able to take on the body of the stronger body. So yeah, he could have made it up onto the Ark, but he wasn't lucky enough. He lost that coin toss. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna do something to make me feel a little bit better. I feel awful right now. Well, I hope you guys had a good time with us. It was very interesting to play. Again, nowhere near as scary as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I would play a game like this again. I greatly enjoyed it. Only thing that may have been a bit better about it is that they refrained from so many times just outright telling you what is happening in the universe. I noticed a little bit later on in our most recent playthroughs, they say that they started telling you what's happening in the universe and like key elements of this existence. They were telling you these things by you, say, reading a document or, listening to a recording. It wasn't just Catherine telling you it, because they did that a couple of times. There's just Catherine telling you, like, oh yeah, things are like this now, yada yada yada. You're just like, okay, I feel like you could have done that a little bit better. It would have been better to have discovered that by searching around the environment or coming across something that would have clued me into what's actually happening, but I still have to ascertain by myself what is actually happening. I don't like when things are just like in your face, hey, so this is what's happening. And so you don't have to figure out anything. You don't have to think for yourself. Just, this is what's happening. That's not my favorite thing. That's kind of like why I liked Outlast a lot in that scenario, or in where I like in that case, because in order to figure out what was going on with the Void Rider and everything like that, with the experiments, you had to figure it out yourself. You had to search the environment. You had to find documents and read them. It was all up to the player. Very few things were just outrightly told to your face by someone like narrating or whatever, like they did in this one. But they got better with it, I feel like, later on. So yeah, that's the only critique I can think of with this game. And oh, and the other one would be like, after a little while, don't make it so that your character is still dazed after getting attacked once. Like that really, like for some people who say have motion sickness, they may not be able to play the game because they're just always in a daze swaying around, and they haven't been able to find a wall to stick their arm in so that they're not dazed anymore. So, you know, just small things like that. But generally, I think I would rate this game 8.2 out of 10. Pretty fun. Pretty good story. Needed more scary things. Should have fixed it so that you're not dazed the entire time until you know, either die completely or you stick your arm in a wall thing. And sometimes a bit too in your face about what's going on in the world. It doesn't let you think for yourself sometimes. So yeah, good game. Had a good time. I hope you guys liked it. We are going to start another game in a couple of weeks probably, or maybe in about a week. So I'm set out a poll and you guys can vote on that. So thank you so much for coming with me on this journey through Soma. I hope you guys had a good time with that. And please look forward to my next playthroughs of a different game. Bye bye.